It's time for the four legends and Gunther to set the matches.
I want to see a struggle, the sweat flying, and somebody, going through a struggle to win.
I loved that you got on Tyra a little bit, my Olympic gold medalist.
Why does she not understand by now that she's a killer? No disrespect, you as her coach. Why does she not understand that yet?
If I'm gonna be completely honest, I had a moment where I'm like, bro, do you know who you're talking to? But I thought about it, and he was right.
I want to get her in a match and let her loose.
Zina, I think that there is a serious side to that girl that nobody sees.
There's somebody I'd like to see a killer side of, Troy Yearwood. He's sweet.
Sweet gets you a long way in this business.
But I think he can be a badass.
Shiloh has a huge, huge chip on his shoulder right now.
We haven't really got a chance to see the full potential of Leila. I think she's gonna be a breakout. I'm talking about a breakout superstar. And the question is, who we gonna throw her in there with, huh?
I know my girl's greener than grass, but Bailey.
Let them sink or swim. People grow in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
I look at Cutler and I see, like, you. Because he's so stoic, he's so serious, he's so passionate.
Jasper Troy, Cutler James. I see something happening.
It sounds like a good matchup.
Tyra, Zina, we got Shiloh and Troy.
Yep.
Cutler and Jasper.
Cutler and Jasper.
Yep.
And Bailey and Lee.
That is.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
WWE Superstar Sunday. New episodes tonight at 8, only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.